All right, everyone. Today we're going to be reviewing the Dirty Haggard Audio DH-2 Death Fuzz. So this is a really cool and interesting gated fuzz. The controls are fairly simple on the surface, but some of the cool textures that you can pull from this, depending on your guitar and how you want to use it, it can sound really super cool. But its core tone, and what I love most about it, as with most gated fuzzes, is that you get a really gnarly sound that doesn't have a ton of hum and hiss. So like, here's my clean tone. Switching on the pedal, there's hardly any background noise, and this thing is cranked with a ton of gain. So that's with gain and volume cranked. Let's play with the filter knob a little bit and see what that gets us. Super sick. Let's see just the range of the volume control. So what's cool about this is you can play like really staccato, like arcadey type sounds, and it sounds really nice. Combine it with tremolo picking, you get like kind of an old school 8-bit sound. Super cool. So you'll notice it has a gate switch. It actually has an internal gate that is always on the input, just to keep the noise down overall. This is the post gate switch. So you can hear a little less noise, a little more noise. It's still very quiet, and that has an internal trim pot to adjust it. Then you can see like there's a little hiss and background noise. Flick that switch on. Even this, for how loud and gnarly this fuzz is, it actually is pretty tame and controlled. That actually sounds like it would get some nice like octave up stuff in the neck pickup above the 12th fret. Should be noted, I have the gain and volume cranked. Bring that gain down. You still get a really cool sound, but it's not nearly as gnarly. Obviously, I'm using EMG pickups, which are pretty hot, but I really like how they sound, and with this fuzz, it's a positive and not a negative, unlike some vintage circuits. So as you notice, even with the gain low, it's still pretty gnarly. It just definitely, it's a Death Fuzz. I don't know what you were expecting otherwise. Let's see how it does on palm mutes though. Definitely dooms. So I have my Garland Effects Green Tea Sun preamp here, and that gets me usually a really doomy sound. So here was the clean before. Sort of a doomy semi-crunch. And let's kick on that absolutely dimed Death Fuzz. Obviously my goal is to demo and promote the Dirty Haggard Audio Death Fuzz, but it just was the point of, with a cool preamp or into a cranked amp, you're still gonna get a really interesting texture from this fuzz. And yeah, I like the sweep on the filter control, it's really good. The gate control I pretty much would always leave on because for my style it really works. But let's plug in my Strat and see how that does. Okay. Strat's tuned up. This is just a cheap knockoff Strat, and it has what could be kind of noisy single coils. I actually haven't tried this combo ahead of time, but we'll see how it does. I'm sure it's fine, given that there's virtually no noise and that fuzz is engaged and this volume is fully up. So let's hear it. Even with that gate control off on the single coil mode, I'm still not getting as much noise as I would with the equivalent fuzz, just because of the gated nature of it. That's what makes it super versatile and cool. Let's bring the gain down and see what else we can get out of this thing. amazing, just dead silent for the most part. There's a tiny bit of noise leaking through. This would be present with this guitar or not. Watch, I move pointing towards the amp, there's just a tiny. Let's see some palm mutes on the Strat. Yeah, that filter control is really interesting. I'd have to read the description again to remember exactly what it's doing, but it's not just a simple tone control. It seems like it's shaping the character of the fuzz quite a bit as I twist it. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Let's hear some more arcade noises. That's my favorite. Heck, let's drop it down and do some doom. Kick on that Sun preamp. Super cool. What really blows me away is you can read in the description and say it's a gated fuzz, but it's really dead silent with that gate switch in the up position, and that is dial-inable depending on what you're trying to do with your particular rig. So super impressed with this particular offering. If you've seen my other videos on Dirty Haggard stuff, I was mostly buying the off the menu stuff. Highly encourage you check them out on social media. They have a Reverb store that usually has a couple things for sale, but if you follow them on Instagram, you may be able to find yourself a deal before it sells out fast for stuff that like the Broken and the Degrade, which are both really good pedals. The Broken V2 should be coming soon, the one I have the prototype of. And yeah, looking forward to getting everything that Dirty Haggard Audio makes. I love that they're local to me. I love the quality. I love the art on this particular unit, and the build quality on all of them has been exceptional. And you really can't beat them for the price. And they are unique, which is, you know, there's a lot of clones of different things. This feels really unique to me. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and definitely enjoy Dirty Haggard Audio in the future.